Hi guys, it's Loey. Today I am filming what I think is going to be the last video in this apartment. Now that doesn't mean that you're seeing it as the last video in this apartment, so I don't know why I'm telling you this. Regardless, this is not a sad video. This is an extremely exciting video, and the reason I wanted to film it is so I can put all of this away and move with it in like 2 days. Today I'm going to be showing you a new at the drugstore haul, and it has been a while since I've shopped for drugstore makeup. I've been really hitting the holiday palettes and stuff like that really hard. I've also been fortunate enough to receive a lot for PR, so I felt kind of overwhelmed and I wanted to take a break and really look at some drugstore things that I have wanted so badly. Also, just so I know that you like it, make sure to give me a thumbs up and I'll do more new at the drugstore hauls. So the first thing I'm going to start off with, we'll start off with things that I got at Ulta that are new. Specifically, I picked up some NYX goodies. NYX was buy one get one 50% off, so I got this matte lipstick that I'm currently wearing, which is Eurotrash. Perfect She Who Will Not Be Named lip color, Kylie Jenner. But it is like that really nice dark 90s lip, and I do like it a lot. Also, it says that these are matte, but I've had this on for like an hour and I haven't touched up, and it still looks pretty creamy to me, so I don't really mind it, but that's just something to be aware of. I also got two Macaron Lippies, which I got for Halloween, and I have worn both of these and I love them. This first one you can see has a little bit of purple on the very end of it, but it is called Earl Grey, and it is this beautiful pastel blue color. The second one is Violet, and that is obviously just a super bright violet color. I cannot begin to express, oh that was a horrible swatch, I'm sorry, how surprised I was when I swatched these and found that they were extremely creamy, and then I put them on my lips and they felt extremely comfortable. I will say that this is a very hard color to wear. It makes your teeth look pretty yellow, and while I really like it, I probably wouldn't be comfortable enough to wear that out of the house yet. This, however, is an extremely easy to wear shade. Violet is beautiful, and if you guys want a like entire look around it, let me know. The next thing is what I meant to wear under the lipstick that I'm wearing today, and it is the NYX Lip Liner in Mauve. Now again, this is one of those things where it is that perfect dark nude, the Kylie Jenner lip, and I have heard so much about this. It kept going in and out of stock, so I finally picked it up and I really love the color. Also, I really like the formula on the NYX lip liners. So that is it for NYX, and let's get into brand spanking new Maybelline things. I really was interested in the matte lipstick collection, which I'm sure you've all seen reviews on, and I didn't know if you wanted a separate one, but let me know if you do, and I'm sure I can do that for you. I got several of these. And the reason I wanted it is because Tracy and Stephanie from 11th Gorgeous raved about Touch of Spice. And I really wanted this specific one, and go figure, Ulta didn't have it in stock. So I had to make a bit of a Walgreens run to go get it. This is part of the new matte color Sensational line that I was talking about before, and it is so pretty. I feel like I'm getting so many of the exact same nude right now, but I'm really trying to find the perfect dark fall lip, and I think this might be it, although I really like what I'm wearing right now as well. So Touch of Spice from Maybelline is really great, and those are permanent. They're just now getting out and into everything, so if you haven't seen them yet, you will soon. I also got the color Daringly Nude, which is kind of my go-to year-round sort of lip color. And this is a beautiful peachy nude. I go to this exact shade all of the time, and this is my comfort zone. I'll always go back to a peachy, lighter nude that doesn't make my teeth look yellow, so it's a little bit brown, a little bit peach, a little bit pink. It's everything. So I just thought getting another one would be a great way to figure out how I like this line of lipstick in particular. I own so many that are so similar, but I do really love the formula on that. And I don't think I own one that's supposed to be purely matte. I then got the shade Divine Wine, which I kind of wanted to wear today, but I didn't have the guts for it. So this is a really obviously very deep dark wine color, and we'll start another row of swatches. I feel like it's kind of deceiving in the tube. It looks a little bit more brown and then comes off quite red, like this beautiful brick red, which I love. And I just thought that would be so pretty for this time of year too. The final color that I got was Untainted Spice, and I feel like this is almost identical to the last shade, but very creamy, and it also is quite brown. It looks very similar in the tube. This is my first time swatching it. It is not similar on the hand. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with this yet. This is a color I don't gravitate towards, but I do really want to give it a try and see how I like it. So yeah, this is from the normal line as well. This isn't one of the matte lipsticks. This is just from the Buffs collection from Maybelline. And I know it's a new shade, so those are my kind of Maybelline and NYX Lippies. So I have a little bit more of a Maybelline. The first product is this color tattoo, and this is a leather color tattoo. So I know that these just came out like a month or so ago, but this is in the shade Vintage Plum, and I have not actually swatched this yet. My cat is going nuts at my door. He can't come in here right now. He's not allowed. He made a mess the other day and his father is not happy with him. There were threats of being sent to kiddie boarding school and I just can't have that. This is a beautiful, beautiful shade as well. It's kind of a dusty purple color. I own several purple bases. I love the MAC paint pots and I pretty much have them in every color, but I don't own anything quite like this. And I think that this, like, completely alone could make a beautiful eye look. So I'm really happy to have that. Lastly, from Maybelline, I got the Falsies mascara, which is not a new product. It's just something I really wanted for a while. I've been using Too Faced Better Than Sex and just realizing that you don't have to spend $23 on a mascara because I think this does the exact same thing. So I got it in Blackest Black. And then the last thing that I got is new, and I want to know if you guys want a review demo on this or if you want like a first impressions, either or. I got the Brow Drama by Eye Studio in Soft Brown. Now, with the new hair, well, the not really new hair, by now it's a little bit older, a lot of my brow products I was using to lift the color of my brows by like 1 or 2 shades to match my like bleach blonde hair, and now I can kind of go back to my natural color, not get them so incredibly light. And so I decided I wanted to really try this, but it looks bizarre and I've had friends tell me it's like weird. So let me know if you want either a review or a first impressions. Anything that you want on these, just let me know in the comments and I will make sure to deliver. It's supposed to be a tinted brow mascara, so I imagine it would be great for everyday kind of usage. This truly is a haul. I haven't used most of this. Kind of finish off what I bought at Ulta, I have this Rimmel Kate Moss lipstick in the number 14, which again, kind of my go-to nude color, except this one's a little bit darker. I feel like this is a healthy mix of Touch of Spice and the Maybelline Daringly Nude. It's just a little bit darker than what I would normally go to, and I think a little bit more suitable for fall. I've never tried the Kate Moss collection before, so I really wanted to give it a shot. And then I got one of the Rimmel Scandaleyes eyeshadow paints, and this is in the shade Rich Russet, which is gorgeous. This was one of the only colors of this that I did not currently own, and I'm just going to swatch it really heavily right there for you. Oh god, that's so pretty. These are the easiest, most just user-friendly products in the entire world, and I love them more than my own life, basically. I also got this massive goodie bag from Ulta, and I will actually unbox or undo this at the very end so that those of you who are truly here only for the drugstore products can just see that. I love shopping on Walgreens.com because you can get 4% back like all the time through Ebates. They always have a coupon code for beauty. So one of the things that I picked up was this beauty must-haves, and this is the... oh god, does it say? I will make sure to have it linked down below since I know it's still available, obviously, but this is one of those new beauty books from the drugstore from e.l.f. and look at the swatches on this. Oh my Lanta. I've bought several of these that I've never really hauled or talked about because, like, just, you know, not that good, but look at the pigmentation on those swatches. And it's amazing. It also came with like a little eyeliner that I just kind of threw out because I hate e.l.f.'s eyeliner, but I really liked that. And then the exciting e.l.f. purchase, I got the e.l.f. Good vs. Evil palette, but wait, I accidentally got 2. Walgreens sent me 2 by accident, and then I like contacted them because I felt really bad and I was like, do you want me to send this back? And they said no, so I'm just gonna keep it and give it away. But if I have not already, I will have a review of this coming very shortly. I've already filmed it. It just has a great array of neutrals and shimmery colors, and this has to be one of the best beauty books they've ever done in terms of like variety. But I will also say that pigmentation's not quite up to par with that last one. So I'll make sure to let you guys know about that, and I'll let you know about the status of the giveaway as well. Despite the fact that the last thing I need is a new foundation, I got the Revlon Whipped Cream Colorstay foundation, and I haven't even opened this. This is in the color Sand Beige, and I just chipped the crud out of my nail. I have this in a darker color that I got when I was fake tanning, and it was so dark that I couldn't even wear it when I was like my tannest. So I decided to get a really nice light color for this time of year, and what I think that I'll do once I'm fake tanning again is just mix this with the too dark one and get kind of like my perfect shade. I'm currently using some other things, but I will be really excited to use this. Then Revlon was buy one get one 50% off at Walgreens, so I also got this other brow product, and I've been really into my brows lately. This is the Brow Fantasy in Brunette, and this is what the wax and the pencil have the color of. It's actually quite warm. So on this end it has kind of a gel. I said wax, didn't I? It has a gel on this end and a pencil on this end. I've only used this once, and I have to say I wasn't that impressed, but I can definitely continue to use it and review it. Something, whatever you guys want to see. If you're not, I don't know if this is like a new product or if this is older, but this was the first time I had ever seen it, so if you're interested, let me know. I also got a few Wet n Wild things, and forgive me for not opening this, but I got a single in the color Panther, which is just a matte black. The reason I got this was for Halloween tutorials, and then I just didn't get around to filming most of what I wanted to film, so it was only like a 99-cent product. It won't go to waste, but the reason I wanted it is so that I didn't have to use all of the black in like one of my really expensive palettes. Got another lippy from Fergie, from Wet n Wild, the Fergie collection. This was my first Fergie collection product, and I was really impressed actually. This is a beautiful, beautiful creamy nude color. Again, just kind of like my comfort zone in general with lip colors. And I think it looks really nice on as well. I've only worn it like one time. But then lastly, Rimmel actually sent me some things from their new fall line. And in case you're new to this channel, Rimmel is one of my favorite drugstore brands of all time, so I was extremely excited to get some things from them. The first thing is something I have not used yet, and it is the Scandaleyes Rockin Curves Rich Deep Black Mascara. And it has a broken heart brush. Like, look at that. So I'm sure you'll see something on this really soon. And then they also sent 2 of their little eyeshadow palettes, and I'll see if I can get these bad boys open. This first one is in Brick Lane, which is a beautiful array of neutral colors, and we'll just swatch some of these. I haven't been the hugest fan of Rimmel's eyeshadows in the past, but these are really pretty. Ooh, ooh, let's swatch everything. This is what I do when I get excited about products. Let's swatch all of the things. Ignore that stain that was left behind by one of my lipsticks, but those are the swatches from that one. Really beautiful palette. And then the second one is a purple one called Purple Crown. And let's see, you've got a really, really rich deep black in this. I'm not really describing these too much because I think they're pretty self-explanatory. This reminds me so much of a Tarina Tarantino palette I have. Alright, so that's where those start. So you've got the blacks and then the purples and then a few neutrals. This is beautiful. So they've really improved their shadows from the last time I've tried them. I was not impressed in the past by Rimmel shadows, but I really like those. Then I have the Color Moisture lipsticks in a few colors. This first one is As You Want Victoria. This is a beautiful, rich, creamy, kind of berry red color. We also have In Love with Ginger, which I will admit is not a go-to shade for me. It's kind of a reddish orange, really, really orange. Maybe it's just not a color I'm particularly comfortable with for the most part, but it, again, just swatches like an absolute dream. And the last one is Saved by the Bell, which is kind of my go-to nude, like I've already said. So let's swatch you over here. A little bit more peachy than my typical go-to. Alright, and then let's attack a makeup wipe to this hand. And I'm going to show you guys the Ulta bag that I got. The promo was when you spent $75, you got this little bag. However, Holly Anna reposted a link to it early, and I got it with the $50 purchase instead of a $75 purchase, which was really nice. I also got a few samples I'll go ahead and mention. One thing I'm really excited about is the L'Oreal Evercream Sulfate Free Shampoo. You guys know I'm a redhead now, so definitely anything sulfate free is right up my alley. So I have that. I also have the Hemp's Body Sensitive Skin Calming Herbal Wash, as well as the moisturizer. So those are generous little packets, I guess, if you can call it that. And then the Ouidad Climate Control Heat and Humidity Gel. So those are my like little Ulta samples. And then let's get into the actual freebie bag, which is chock full. The first product is the Escada Joyful perfume, which I have not smelled, but I love perfume samples, so I'm happy to have that. Then again, another Ouidad product, the Superfruit Renewal Clarifying Cream Shampoo, which may not get used, especially with my red hair, but I will keep it and either give it to my mom or use it later when my hair isn't red. I don't know. Then I have here the Freeman Feeling Beautiful Facial Anti-Stress Mask, and then at the bottom it also has $1 off of your next purchase coupon. So this is just a one-time usage, and I love face masks, so this will definitely get used. And I've never tried anything from that brand before, so that'll be really exciting. Then you have the Redken Pillow Proof Blow Dry Express Primer, so I think you're just supposed to, I haven't actually looked at this. Oh, you're just supposed to like spray it on your hair as a blow dry primer, so that's great. I have several products like that, so it'll be nice to put that to the test. Then we have a sample of Benefit High Beam that will get passed along to someone else because I have 30 samples of Benefit High Beam. You never have to buy a full-size High Beam. You can always live off of your samples. I don't understand how so many samples of this float around. We have an Ahava Dead Sea Water Mineral Hand Cream, which is really exciting. I'll smell this really quickly. This is like a separate haul in itself. I haven't looked at most of this. Ooh, that smells really good. And I love hand cream, so this is a really nice little travel size. Then we have the DermaDoctor Shrinking Beauty Beautiful Body Lotion. And I'm assuming since it says Shrinking Beauty, it's supposed to help with cellulite or something. I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't really say anything about it, so I don't know. We'll give it a try. Mini sample of Clean Warm Cotton, which I'm sure smells amazing. I'm definitely excited about this. I have an Ulta brand Passion Berry Vanilla Moisturizing Body Lotion. I've really wanted to try something from the body portion of the Ulta brand line, and it smells so good. So I'm really excited to have this. Another Ulta brand thing, I did not see this, the Moisture and Shine Shampoo. So great travel size bottle, and once that's gone, you can just reuse it. We have a Pureology Color Fanatic, which I will need. Beautifier? It's just a spray. I don't really know. I'll have to look into that. But again, great size samples. This was not like a, you know, cheapy gift with purchase or anything like that. The bag is nice, the products are nice, everything is great. Then the Strivectin SD Advanced Intensive Concentrate for Wrinkles and Stretch Marks. So this is just to help with those. And I do have some stretch marks on the lower portion of my stomach that still need help being faded, so that'll be great. And then a few makeup goodies. We have the Cargo Blush, which is an amazing little size. This is in the shade Bali, and it is gorge. Let's just really quickly swatch you. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. Not the best texture. I'm really surprised because I think Cargo is a little bit more expensive, but I am quite heavy-handed with blush, so I like it when they're a little bit more sheer if you want to know the truth. An Urban Decay B6 spray, and these they charge like $15 for, so that's a great little sample size, and I've never tried that before. Really excited for that. And then the final product, round of applause, this is the longest haul of life, is the Marvelous Moxie Buttercream Lip Gloss. This is in the shade Must Have Pink. Ooh, you're pretty. Oh, it's a great nude. I love it. I love it so much. This will go great with most of the lippies that I got. So that is my entire New at the Drugstore and Ulta haul, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, I love you. I will see you in the next video. Bye.